with your WWE Hell in a Cell 2015 review. Whew. What a hell of a way for this pay-per-view to end. We'll get to that later, but first off, we start off the night with John Cena's U.S. Open Challenge, where all day there were speculations of who's going to accept. There was rumors that Daniel Bryan was going to accept. There was rumors going that Tyler Breeze was going to accept. But first, WWE gave us a huge swerve. They hit Jack Swagger's theme song, and Zeb Coulter came out, and you think, thinking that Jack Swagger, who's been a jobber and nowhere to be seen most of the year, coming out and accepting. Nope. They pulled a swerve and brought back Alberto Del Rio. Alberto Del Rio comes back, pins John Cena clean, 1, 2, 3, your brand new United States Heavyweight Champion Alberto Del Rio. Pretty decent match. John Cena putting over somebody clean is always good, and it being a guy who just returned back to the company. Let's just hope WWE creative books this guy right. And the whole thing is, Alberto Del Rio's been a decent wrestler, but it was booking that pretty much killed his run the first time around. So I hope he has a better run this time around. And becoming United States Champion was pretty much off to a good start. We move on next to our first Hell in a Cell match, Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt. Roman Reigns picks up the victory. Basically, we had semi-brutal action in this. We had 3 table spots. Bray Wyatt delivering a rock bottom, putting Roman Reigns through one table. Roman Reigns spearing Bray Wyatt through another. Roman Reigns power bombing Bray Wyatt through a table in the ring. Lots of kendo stick shots. It was pretty good for what it was. Roman Reigns picking up the victory. Moving on, we had Charlotte versus Nikki Bella. And for the second month in a row, Nikki Bella pretty much dominating Charlotte, and Charlotte only winning with a spear and a figure 8. So basically Charlotte, my opinion on Charlotte is she's only got the belt based off of who her father is. And we'll highlight in this match where Nikki Bella delivered an Alabama slam into Charlotte right on the ring apron. Looked like she almost fucking killed her. But Charlotte picking up the victory, retaining. And they're continuing this whole story with Paige flip-flopping between a heel and a face. So we're going to have to see where that goes. Moving up next to New Day versus the Dudley Boys. New Day picking up the victory. And Kofi Kingston trying to do a little tribute to Eddie Guerrero, where he throws the trombone to Bubba Ray Dudley. He falls down. Bubba Ray Dudley trying to convince the ref not to disqualify him, but evidently, Kofi, if you're going to try to lie, cheat, and steal, at least try to be believable. Match continued. New Day picks up the victory. Moving on to the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. Diet Mountain Dew, motherfucker. Seth Rollins versus Kane. This was a pretty decent back and forth match. We had a failed announce table spot where the table didn't break. Kane was powerbombed onto the table, didn't break, the table just fell over, but throw that botch aside. Seth Rollins picking up the victory. Clean. Second clean title victory of the night. So, and what really made this match excellent, no Sheamus cash-in. Good, we don't need that pale motherfucker becoming World Heavyweight Champion. Moving on to Ryback versus Kevin Owens for the Intercontinental title. Made a botch in this review. Kevin Owens picking up the victory via pop-up powerbomb. Pretty short match is what it is, but they needed to make room for Taker versus Brock, and, well, whatever. Kevin Owens retains the Intercontinental title. That's a good thing. Moving on to our main event, Brock Lesnar versus Taker. This was pretty much a brutal and bloody match. Brock Lesnar gets thrown into the ring post, he bleeds all over the fucking place. The doctor had to come in and wipe the blood away. Fuck you to the fucking doctor. I pretty much fucking hated that part. Just let the fuckers bleed. But we also had chair shots. Fucking Brock Lesnar just slamming a fucking chair right into Taker's head, and he pretty much gets busted open on that. We had Taker taking the chair, putting it up to Brock's throat, and slamming it right into the fucking mat. That was fucking awesome. We had Taker locking in the Hell's Gate submission. Brock getting fucking pissed off and going ground and pound on The Undertaker. Just going in and just beating the living shit out of him. And throws into the cage. That's pretty much standard in your PG era Hell in a Cell matches. Brock Lesnar goes to grab the steps, throws them into the ring, fucking nails Taker with him. He goes to nail Taker with the steps. Taker reverses it. Brock falls over. The steps land right on his forehead, and he gets cut open from that. Taker kicking out of a few F5s. Brock kicking out of the fucking tombstone pile driver. And basically, Brock Lesnar sees a little rip in the ring canvas, so what he does is he rips the fucking canvas away from there, pulls up the ring mat, and Taker sits up and chokeslams Brock right onto the exposed wood of the ring. Then Taker goes for the tombstone. Brock kicks out. Taker decides to go like he was going to finish it. Does the cutthroat taunt. Brock Lesnar, delivering a little payback from SummerSlam, delivers a fucking low blow to The Undertaker. F5. Brock Lesnar picks up the victory. Brock walks out of the ring. Basically, in the end of the match, he had this huge touching moment where everybody was giving The Undertaker a huge standing ovation to get him to stand up. Pretty good closing way to send off a legend, but here's the strange part at the end of that. The Wyatt family come out They surround the ring, they get in the ring, and they just beat down The Undertaker severely. Bray Wyatt delivering the Sister Abigail, and the Wyatt family carrying The Undertaker out of the arena. Very symbolic, though. Kind of interested in seeing what's next, because the commentators were going on like how it's very disrespectful to do that to a legend of Undertaker's caliber. But it kind of gives you something interesting, because you remember around WrestleMania 31, Taker and Wyatt had that storyline. Now that Bray Wyatt brought the Wyatt family back together, maybe we're going into revisiting that storyline. I'm kind of interested to see where this goes going into Monday Night Raw. So that's kind of what my Hell in a Cell review. I give this pay-per-view an 8 out of 10. And peace the fuck out.